G'day guys, welcome to my Rxys feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hyundai Aleague predictions for 2019 guys, so let's get started. So this first match of this game we see the Sydney FC going up against Newcastle Jets. I reckon that this match will be a good match. But saying this, if Sydney FC can basically improve into that squad, what I can say is I reckon that if these two sides can be really good, I reckon they can improve very well. But what I can say is though, if Sydney FC can be very good in attack, they can probably win a couple of games. But what I can say is though, if Sydney FC can be very good though, into that ability of that squad, they can attack very good. But I think that Newcastle Jets can improve very well into that attack also too, but I'm not too sure if Newcastle Jets are at the bottom of the ladder. But then what you got is, like, if Sydney FC can improve very well, or if they lose, they can bounce back better into the next round and hopefully get a win against another team. But what I can say is though, if Newcastle Jets can be very good, they can win a game. But if they're not, they can't really win a game. But it is going to be at, I think, Sydney Cricket Ground, I would say. But what I can say is, though, hopefully if Sydney FC can be very good in attack, they can be very good in that quality footy team, like football team anyway. But what I can say is, though, if Newcastle Jets can get a win, it's the Newcastle Jets getting a win. But for the scoreline of this match, I'm going to predict 4-1 to the Sydney FC. And hopefully if they can get a win, they can improve very well. But what I can say is though, if they can get a win, they can get a win. But I just don't see Newcastle Jets getting a win into that attack, because Sydney FC can be very good into that attacking ability. But yeah, I'm just going to predict 4-1 against Newcastle Jets into that squad and into that team. So this next game of that round, we see the Western Sydney Wanderers going up against the Brisbane Roar. I think what I can say is, if Brisbane Roar can be a very good team, this side can be a very good attacking team. But these two sides are very hard to beat, because Western Sydney Wanderers are a very good team into that attacking ability. But if they can bounce back into that into that formation 4-4-1 or 4-4-5, or something like that though too, if they have that attacking ability, they can win a game. But really what I can say is though, if Western Sydney Wanderers can be very good into that attacking ability, I reckon they can win a game. But what I can say is though, but this match will be a hard game, because Western Sydney Wanderers are a very good team, and what I can definitely say is, if this game will be a brilliant game, it's the Western Sydney Wanderers, because they can attack very good and attack very well. But into this match, if Western Sydney Wanderers just muck up into that sloppy defence, Brisbane Roar will come back and win that game. But if they do, I reckon it's the Brisbane Roar, they can win this game by, I reckon, 2-1. But if to that, like, 4-4-4 and 5-5-2 or something like that, into that formation of that side, they can possibly win, maybe. But if they have that formation into that attacking ability, I reckon Brisbane Roar, they can win that game. But I am not predicting very much, because this game will be a hard game to watch. But I think Western Sydney Wanderers, they can get a win against the Brisbane Roar. But I'm going to predict 2-1 this scoreline. And yeah, Western Sydney Wanderers are going to get this win. I'm going to predict the Western Sydney Wanderers, because they are an awesome team, and obviously the Brisbane Roar. But I just think that Western Sydney Wanderers can get a goal, 2 goals, and 2-1 for the scoreline. And yeah, Western Sydney Wanderers all the way. And yeah, this scoreline will be a very good scoreline to see what they can improve for the next season into that next round. So this next game of that round, we see the Melbourne Victory going up against the Western United. I think that this game, though, will be a very good game, but what I can say is, though, that Western United are the new team of that squad to get that formation right. But if they can prove very well, because they are the new team of this year anyway, so what I can say is they can prove very well, and they just need to improve very well. So what I can definitely tell to you guys, if Western Sydney Wanderers can get a win, and if they can improve their formation and their attacking squad, I reckon they can win a game. But what I can definitely say is that Melbourne Victory are a very good squad. And what I can say is, though, if they can get a win, they can get a win. But Melbourne Victory, if they can get a win, it's possibly for them. But I think, though, if Melbourne Victory, like, what I can say is, for that squad, if the formation is right, and if it's not incorrect, they can basically attack very well into that defense, what I'm saying. But if they can, what I can definitely say is, I reckon that this team, hopefully they can improve better, and they can improve very well. But Western United, if they can attack very well, they can win a game. But hopefully Bessa Berisha can be very good, but if he doesn't, then he'll probably show improvement into that next round of that game anyway. But if he can improve very well, he can improve very well. But for this scoreline, what I can say is I'm going to predict the Melbourne Victory, because Western United just need to improve their good attacking ability and their formation, because they have won a couple of games and they've lost a couple of games. So I just think Melbourne Victory can get a win against Western United. So this scoreline will be 3-1, this scoreline, and Melbourne Victory all the way. But I'm not saying that Western United can lose a game. They can win a game if their formation and their attacking ability and like passing defense can improve very well. But till then, I'm going to go with Melbourne Victory 3-1. The next game of that round, we see the Melbourne City going up against the Wellington Phoenix. I think that this game, hopefully it will be a great game. And what I can definitely say is, if the Wellington Phoenix, if they keep losing, and since they are on the bottom of the ladder, if they can get a couple of wins, if they just... I'm just a bit speechless and a bit disappointed for the Wellington Phoenix, because they are on the bottom of the ladder, and they are very, very bottom of the ladder. Because since they are the last team they can get in the bottom of the ladder, I just think they need to improve. Like, they need to improve very well. And what I can say is, though, if they can or can't, then that's a bit shocking, because Wellington Phoenix are a good side, but they just need to have that attacking X factor and attacking ability. And what I can say is, if they can have that squad in that formation, they can improve very well. But if they can't, excuse me, then that's their fault. But if they can say that they need to definitely improve, they haven't really, because they are in the bottom of the ladder. And really what I can say is, if they can improve, they need to improve 100%. But for the Melbourne City, though, they are a very good team. Jamie McLaren is having a great game of the season, scoring goals, passing very well. Formation is absolutely incredible. And what I can say is, though, he is playing his top game of the season. But what I can say is, though, Melbourne City are a great team, and they just attack with their good in heart of the Melbourne City team. But what I can say is, for this scoreline, I'm going to go with the Melbourne City 2-1, and hopefully if they can get a win, it's the Melbourne City. But yeah, 2-1 it is. Hopefully if they can get a win, hopefully this scoreline will be brilliant and perfection. And what I can say is, Melbourne City all the way. I'm just going to go with them 2-1 the scoreline. The next game of that round, we see the Perth Glory going up against the Central Coast Mariners. I think that this game, if they can get a win, like if they can or not really, sometimes they can get a win for Perth Glory because they are a great they are a great soccer club, and really what I can say is that if they can win this game, it's the Perth Glory. Because, I hate to say this, Central Coast Mariners have lost their energy and just wasted their time. Because every time I go to a game, like if they verse Adelaide United, they lost the game. If they verse Newcastle Jets, they've lost the game. If they verse like Melbourne Victory, they've lost the game. But sometimes they can get a win. But only because they've got their new players in their squad and they just need to improve 100% each time. And what I can definitely prove to you guys, that if Central Coast Mariners can just win a game, I'll be very happy. But if they don't, then they just need to improve 100% for the next round. And what I can definitely tell to you guys, that Central Coast Mariners, sometimes they can have a shocking losing streak and then win a game. But then sometimes they can grow up and grow, and then they can fall apart easily. But what I can definitely tell to you guys, that Central Coast Mariners are a great side to the team. But unfortunately though, I'm just going to go with the Perth Glory 4-1, and hopefully if they can get a win, it's the Perth Glory side, because it is it's their away round, so yeah, it's the away game. Unfortunately though, for you guys that love Central Coast Mariners, I'm just gonna say this: you guys need to get a win. If you guys don't, then I'm not gonna go for you guys. I'm just gonna go for a different team. But I'm just a bit disappointed for you guys, for the Central Coast Mariners, that sometimes you can get a win and sometimes you can get a loss. But unfortunately for you guys, I'm just gonna go with the Perth Glory 4-1, and yeah, if they can get a win, it's the Perth Glory team. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing a couple of videos for you guys coming to you soon. The men's international predictions will be going soon anyway, so I'll be doing that for you guys that love my videos. And certainly more adventure trips will be coming to you guys very soon. That will be uploaded a couple of weeks time, only because I'm going to do these couple of these sports things anyway. I'm just going to do for the sports, men's international predictions and the recap, plus the Hyundai Aleague for the soccer and all of the above. So after that, it's definitely the adventure fishing and lots of the activities that for you guys. But I'm definitely going to upload that in a couple of weeks time. But that's all for me, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and certainly if you can, it'll be a pleasure. But till then, take care and have a good one.